Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am your girl, Molinda Jae, and we are here to talk about the here on my channel. We take trendy topics, we in the shows that we watch, and the latest breaking news, and we turn them into powerful lessons that we can all learn from. Okay, so I'll be talking about several topics because again the news is going in warp speed, so I'll be talking about the strikes that's going on. I'll be talking about specifically the strikes with UPS and the continuation of the writer's strike, and then of course the actors going within that. And then I'll be doing a quick little video to the best way possible with Carly Russell in that situation, because I was trying to wait it out to see what was going to unfold. Okay. And y'all already know what the gist with that, but I'll just give y'all my 2 cents on that note and call it a day, because I'm tired. I'm just tired. Okay. And then of course I'll be talking about the Tupac Shakur investigated has been ignited again. And there's some pretty darning details coming about that already. And then of course I'll be giving my review of the Barbie movie, because obviously y'all see this bright pink that I got on, so I treated myself to go to the movies, and I can tell you, to say the least, I was living my childhood once again. Okay. So without further ado, enough of my rambling, let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, we're talking about these strikes, the surge of the strikes that is happening that could possibly affect several industries if this doesn't go into fruition. Okay, especially when it comes to UPS, because UPS is one of several delivery carriers that delivers our packages to our homes on a daily basis. So I just want to give y'all something on that. Okay, so what I got from it, and should I show y'all my notes? No, I'm just gonna read from my notes and then I'll give y'all my thoughts. Okay, and I'm trying to restructure this channel the best way possible, so bear with me, along with the personal stuff that's going on in the background, but it's working to my highest good. Okay, but maybe I'll share that in another video. I don't know, but enough of my rambling. Okay. All right, so with UPS, what's going on with them is that the current contracts expires on Monday, July 30th. So basically at the end of the month. Okay, and their headquarters, if I'm not mistaken, is located in Atlanta, Georgia. Pin that, because y'all know Atlanta, Georgia. That's one of the meccas. Okay. All right. So the Teamsters represents more than half of the company's workforce. When it comes to the union, the unionized group that's basically being in negotiations with UPS so that the workers could get what they deserve, rightfully so. Because come on now, you have to give it up to the folks that's delivering the packages to our houses every day. Even if it's on a rainy day, a snowy day, a day that's about to tear up the highways and the byways and all that is good jazz. So what are they? I want to say fighting for. What are they negotiating with, or trying to negotiate with UPS executives? Because they did come to the table earlier this month once before, but they both walked out of the session with not necessarily agreeing on anything, and then they're both like pointing a finger at each other, like, you ain't coming to this agreement and you're not coming to this for why can we ego, pride. At the end of the day, people got to get fed. All right, people got to put food on their table, especially the people that help make the company run. All right. The workers are the backbone of the country. All right. Like Cam Brady was saying on the campaign, the workers are literally the backbone of the company. All right. To say the least. All right. Back to my notes. So they are negotiating for better pay, specifically for part-time workers, because they make 16-20 an hour. And of course, with the part-time workers, they do have a system where they do like gig work as well. So either way it go, the part-time workers are basically working under either at or under poverty wages, which again, with the standard of living going high and the wages is like still right here, the math ain't mathing. Okay, the supply is not meeting the demand. All right, how about there gonna be an equal balance? All right. Also, improving working conditions like air conditioning in their trucks. You know, USPS and then UPS have the same issue when it comes to the delivery trucks. I don't know if FedEx has this issue. I haven't necessarily come across any troubles with FedEx when it comes to their workers having air conditioning in their trucks. If you're a FedEx delivery driver, let me know in the comment section and let me know if y'all have air conditioning in y'all trucks, okay? But as a billion-dollar corporation, a Fortune 500 corporation, you would expect them to upgrade the vehicles that help gets the packages to their destination, even on hot days, even on cold, ice cold days. Okay. And it did state within the article that they did order new vehicles that has air condition, that will be possibly launching in 2024, like the first of January 1st of 2024. But again, it's like, how long are y'all going to go with these folks going out here and hot heat advisory weather and then freezing temperatures in the wintertime, and there's no air conditioning and no heating? Okay. They literally have to have a neck fan on them to keep them cool, or a cold towel. And then in the wintertime, I don't know if they are able to plug in a heater in the unit or something like that, but they probably close the door anyway, to say the least, to keep the cold air from coming in. But again, y'all are a billion-dollar company. Y'all are a Fortune 500 company. So again, I hate to say it, Amazon is whooping y'all butt when it comes to like having the adequate delivery trucks and vans and stuff with air condition, if I'm not mistaken. So y'all probably need to take a page from Amazon book and invest with delivery trucks that could be given to all the workers who assist with delivery, and then just retire the units that don't have air conditioning and heating. Okay. So yeah, that's just one of the things that the union, the Teamsters, are working towards. So better pay and improving working conditions. And I'm not sure how the working conditions are at USPS, but based on one of the videos that I watched from another content creator called More Perfect Union, they have very informative videos. I highly advise y'all to check those out. But there were workers explaining that, you know, they are basically working towards exhaustion at this point, because you know, either there's not enough workers, or the demand of all the packages that come through, and there's only so much workers at that plant that could handle all of those packages being sorted and stuff, making sure everybody get their packages in time. And then at the same time, they're not able to have enough funds to take care of the basic necessities and feed their families at home. So again, I know when packages are being delivered to our house, um we would offer like water and Gatorade to the delivery drivers because we know how freaking hot it is. Um when it comes to delivering the packages, and then of course we are aware that they don't have any air conditioning units. So um, and some of them will say yes and some of them will say no, but it's just the fact that we offer, some type of beverage to cool them down as they are continuing their deliveries while they're on the clock. Okay. Also another thing that they are negotiating about is MLK Day being a full holiday for the first time, because according to them now, they don't have MLK off. I believe FedEx do. Does FedEx off? I believe FedEx do be off on MLK Day. So UPS wants that same energy. They want a full holiday off for MLK, and to end unwanted overtime on drivers when they are off on their days. And I completely understand that, because if I'm off, I am off. I don't want to think about no work. That's time for me to relax, unwind, enjoy my family, take care of my mental health and all the bag of chips. All right, being able to get my errands done and stuff like that. Let my day off be a day off. And then also they are wanting to get rid of two-tier wage system for drivers who work weekends and earn less money. So that's given like gig work to me, you know. So they want to be able to end that as well, because it's like, why won't y'all just put everybody on one tier, and why it gotta be two tier? So it doesn't make any sense. And then I believe it seems like it takes funds away from the part-time workers as well, or it takes time away from part-time workers when they can just merge that two-tier system into part-time workers. Okay, so that's what the couple things that they are wanting to negotiate: better pay, better working conditions, and the full holiday off, MLK specifically right now, ending unwanted overtime for drivers, and let their day be off, and then getting rid of the two-tier wage system. Okay. So far as the amount of people that are like ready to get on that picket line, if negotiations are not met by the 31st, it's about 340,000. That's a lot of people. So they are standby on ready to go. And from the article that I was reading from AP.com, if I'm not mistaken, I'll put in the description box. But while they were speaking to the union workers, they were working on the practice picket at the time today. Okay, so I was getting all this information from the article. Just to give you a gist on how could it impact us in a very large way, and the reason why they are going for what they deserve is annual profits at UPS is in the past 2 years are closely to 3 times what they were before the panorama. The company returned about $8.6 billion to shareholders. Billion with a capital B, billion, not million. Okay. In the form of dividends and stock buybacks in 2022, and forecast another 8.4 billion for shareholders this year. I want are the employees able to get in on the stock buybacks? Let me know down in the comment section on that, because that's a lot of moolah. All right. And then also a threat that could happen, that has happened before, is that the government could step in, because they have done it before with the railroad strike. However, the Teamsters leader is asking for the government, aka President Biden, to stand down and let them handle this, because again, this is going to impact a lot of people from top to bottom, okay, from executive to the common worker, all right, of your packages not being delivered. May end up still being at the warehouse, or it may be on the side of the road in the bushes, like it was once before, when it was like that last Christmas, where people was not able to get their items in time, and there was articles and 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 video footage of packages being thrown in the bushes, on the side of the road or nearby, or there was another article that was saying that a driver had abandoned the truck full of delivery items. So one of the neighbors who had the truck in front of their house had just went on ahead and delivered the rest of the items to the folks who was looking for their items in that surrounding area. So I'm like, make sense, y'all. Come on now. But yes, the government has the capability to step in. However, Teamsters is like, hey, Biden, stand down. We ain't got, just handle the government stuff that needs to be handled, okay? And we got this over here. We are trying to have the executives meet us halfway, from citizen to executive, and all that in the bag of chips, okay? And then another thing on how this can affect us, and I'm giving you this by number wise, according to the article. It says 24 million packages UPS ships on an average day, amounts about a quarter of all U.S. parcel volume, according to the global shipping and logistics firm Pinty Bowls. If I'm pronouncing that, I apologize, okay, ahead of time. But as UPS puts in, that's equivalent of about 6% of the nation's gross domestic product. So, in other words, that's a lot of packages, okay? That's a lot of packages, and there's going to be a lot of angry customers if their packages are not being delivered on time, okay? But other than that, on the flip side, UPS, they got a backup plan, a temporary backup plan of training non-union employees in the U.S. to step up if the strike goes underway, if negotiations are not met by the 31st of July of this month. So, without further ado, I hope y'all get into it and come to an agreement, a fair agreement that, pay your workers, okay? Pay the people for what they deserve so they can have the capabilities to provide a comfortable, stable living for their family. Just as much as you are able to live the comfortable life at a touch of a button or while you're asleep, give them folks the opportunity to do that as well. All right, because it seems like y'all want all of us to be in poverty, and ain't nobody got time for being in poverty. All right, that's why these folks are going on TikTok being NPC characters, all right, and making hella bank for that. And I'm not even gonna fault for them of anybody getting to a bag, but y'all making people get to desperate calls for desperate measures type of thing. And literally money can be made money can be made when you put your mind to it and it just unfolds the way it sees fit. Okay. But other than that, let me go ahead and move on forward to the strike, because I've already did a breakdown of the writer strike. So now that the actors are included in this mamma jamma, because they are at threat with the AI thing. So AI versus Hollywood. Let's change gears to the writers and actors strike. So it's saying, according to my notes and then per article where I got the notes from, standing alongside more traditional disputes over play models, benefits, and job protections, AI technology is the wild card of contracts breakdowns that have led actors and writers unions to go on strike. So basically, they're looking for legal and creative control at this point. For writers, it's like residuals, writers cred, what else? Writers cred, pay and better pay wages, because there have been several posts and several videos of actors and actress and writers expressing their disdain on how much they get paid from these jobs, and the fact that AI is coming. Well, it ain't even coming, it's already here. And the fact that AI is here, it is basically at a y'all know the scene from South Park when Stan Martian was like, they took our gerbs type of deal. That's basically what is going on, okay? Because literally AI is taking their jobs. All right. So, on the actor standpoint, with the Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television, SAG-Aftra, and Radio Artists and Alliance of Motion Pictures and Television Producers, AMPTP. See that's a lot of words. Just all based on our organization, but I get it. You're trying to include everybody up in that thing, which represents the employers. So the AMPTP statement had said within the article that they want to be able to scan the background performer's image, pay them for a half a day's labor, and then use individuals' likeness for any purpose forever without their consent. The union said, we also want to be able to make changes to principal performers, dialogue, and even create new scenes without informed consent. And we want to be able to use someone's images, likeness, and performances to train new generative AI systems without consent or compensation. And they also followed up saying AI proposal which protects performers' digital likeness includes a requirement for performers' consent for the creation and the use of digital replicas or digital altercations of a performance. So it seems like they have presented the idea to the actors and actress or some form of contract about properly scanning their face and their body and stuff. That way, when there are particular scenes that they are not comfortable doing or don't want to do, then they'll reach out to the this is me, I'm assuming this, they'll probably reach out to the actor or actress and ask for their consent to continue on with using the AI performer as a digital likeness, and then move forward. And if they agree, then they'll move forward with that. And if not, then of course, I'm pretty sure the actor or actress will have to come on set and proceed on with doing the duty as an actor or actress. But at the same time, the voiceover, the people who do voiceovers for a living. I don't think they haven't went on strike yet. Not to my knowledge, as I'm reading the article, it's just actors and writers. Now, when the voiceovers, the people who make money doing voiceover begins to join with the strike with the actors and writers, then we are in big trouble, okay? Because we already gonna be limited on content within the upcoming months and possibly an upcoming year or years if there's no reach of agreement amongst these organizations. And yeah, that's gonna be real troublesome. And then on top of that, I seen a post on Twitter that Netflix is getting rid of the UPN shows. I know I took a screenshot of it. Hold up. I had seen a post on Twitter and I had to screenshot the mess out of it because I'm like, I go back and rewatch shows before they do it. Okay, because of the writer's strike and the actor's strike that is going on. So it says all your UPN shows on Netflix about to get the boot. Moesha, seasons 1 through 6, which is 126 episodes, says to be removed by August 1st. Last day to watch July 31st. Oh, I got a whole week to. The game. Seasons 1 through 3, that's 64 episodes, set to be removed August 15th. Last day to watch August 14th. Sister, seasons 1 through 6, 119 episodes, set to be removed September 1st. Last day to be watched August 31st. Girlfriend, seasons 1 through 8. Now that's one show that I have not watched ever. I've seen my mom watched it while I was growing up, but I, as an adult, has not seen it yet growing up. Don't hit me. Hold on, don't hit me now. Don't hit me now, okay? For not watching Girlfriends, okay? I'm still trying to catch up with all the black shows and the black movies that I have not watched. To say the least, I had a very, how should I say it, vibrant childhood. Okay, all right. So that is set to be removed on September 11th. Last day to watch September 10th. The Parkers, season 1 through 5, 110 episodes, set to be removed October 1st. Last day to watch September 30th. Half and Half. I did watch that show for the first time and I love it. I love that show. Seasons 1 through 4, 91 episodes, set to be removed August 15th. Last day to watch October 14th. So October 15th is set to be removed. Last day to watch October 14th. And then lastly, One-on-One, seasons 1 through 5, 113 episodes, set to be removed October 15th. Last day to watch October 14th. So all the black sitcom shows that we've all grew up on or seen our parents or our siblings grew up on is about to be removed off of Netflix. And now Netflix, y'all gonna have me windmilling again, because again, every time I get adjusted and I like a show, y'all always take it away from me, okay? Y'all always taking away. Gosh, y'all already cracked down with the passcodes, which is fine because it's cool. It's not cool, but it's all right, okay. But because y'all already seeing an increase on profit on that, I guess. But anyway, y'all always taking stuff away. Come on now. Now I gotta download and make another account on another. Ain't win for losing, y'all. Can we just have one to two streaming platforms that has everything we need? Okay, y'all. Oh man, Oh, let me get back to this. But as stated before, for the writers, y'all already know what the deal is. The writers are basically wanting, of course, writers cred, not having to heavily use AI as a crutch, only used for creative purposes, right? And then also residuals, wanting to they're fighting for residuals, and they're fighting for equal pay. I mean, not equal pay, better wages as well. Just as much as the CEOs of the companies like Warner Brothers, Paramount, Netflix, Disney, who else? Universal, Amazon Studios, all of those, just as much, at least a third or a quarter, maybe half of what the CEOs, the executives make, so they can provide a standard living, a comfortable living for themselves and their family as well, because they are the ones that have to go back out to the workforce and get 9 to 5 jobs or part-time jobs or freelancing jobs or other gig jobs, just to make sure they are able to have food and a roof over their head, basically the bare necessities, due to the fact that the roles that they play when it comes to producing shows, award shows, sitcoms, movies, and stuff, all even the news, that plays a factor into the content that we consume. Okay, it's no different than us on YouTube as well. I mean, come on now. But anyways, that's what is going on right now, as far as the strikes that are happening and the strike that could happen. The strike for UPS, it has not happened yet, from my understanding. When I was reading the article, it has not happened yet. But if they do not reach to an agreement by Monday, July 31st, best believe they're gonna be ready for y'all. Okay, hands down, 10 toes down. They're gonna be ready. All 340 workers, union workers, they are gonna be ready to get on that picket line. And I'm telling you right now, that is not gonna be good, because you got FedEx out here, you got UPS out here, and then of course Amazon's just gonna do what it do, make it do what it do, because they're all in one. Amazon is all in one box. Okay, all in one box, from delivery, medical, business, all that. So they don't necessarily have to worry about what's going on with UPS and FedEx and USPS. Is every now and then you'll probably get a package delivered by USPS or FedEx or US or UPS. It just depends on who you are ordering from Amazon. But other than that, Amazon is just gonna be like, we got it over here. The other companies, they still keeping up, even though Amazon has their own fair share of issues going on their end. Is still a well-oiled machine enough to not have these particular problems as the other companies are, that the other companies are doing, which they should have done a long time ago. But again, it takes a monster of Amazon to wake up not other industries. I'm gonna say other industries because they tapping into other industries, but it takes a monster like Amazon to wake up these other companies and shake the table, like, we can put you out of business ASAP. Either you going to go within the times, or you gonna fall just like the rest of them. That's how they be. Okay. That's probably why Amazon is named Amazon. All right. But other than that, those are my thoughts. I hope y'all are able to keep up between my rambling, going in a tangent, and then also reading from my notes at the same time. I feel like I gotta redo this video, but I'm not because it's been a minute. Shoot. Oh gosh. At the end of the day, the lesson being learned about this particular situation, can we please get paid for what we worth? Can we please raise the federal minimum wage? Okay, so these companies can follow suit because they can still offer the minimum wage if they want to. But of course, with us being the citizens, with us having to make it do what it do to provide food and stuff on the table, we got to know our worth. Okay. And we can always do better at the end of the day. We can do our best, but we can always do better to a certain degree because we ain't all perfect. All right. But at the end of the day, let's get paid for what we worth. Let's get the wages up to where they supposed to be so it can coincide with the standard of living, because we can holler inflation all we want to, but y'all already know what the deal is. Y'all know what the deal is, but y'all don't want to move forward with it. Y'all just want to blame inflation. But however, y'all already know what y'all can do. Y'all just don't want to do it. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys. I may cut some stuff off. I may not, but until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.